oyster stores. Now the oyster stores originally was like oysters for just the Queen. No one else was allowed to have them.
Really?
It was a company created just for the Queen, and the reason she had them was so she could give them as gifts to people all around the world when she was going around the world.
That's interesting.
Now it's not owned by her. It's still called the Oyster Company, but it's not called the Royal Oyster Company anymore. And they're owned by the Greens, and it's a massive family in Whistable. And it's in between people liking them and not liking them.
So I'm going on with my very good friend today. We are trying to be a tourist. But the weather in the UK right now is so hot, like it's extremely hot. And I'm just thinking, do I really want to wear makeup today? I think this is going to be a bad idea. Let me just see if I can just add a little bit of foundation on my face. Because there is a very good chance this girl is going to be melting with this weather. Our train is by 10:25 and then we've been joking that somebody's going to come late. I have a feeling it's going to be my friend Faith, but at this rate it might as well just be me.
Thank you. Thank you. Hello. Hello. I use by using my front camera. We are here.
So after arriving at Whistable, we assumed that most of the people were going to be going towards the seafront, which is one of the main attractions at Whistable. So we just decided to just follow everyone instead of using the map. And it's such a beautiful place, even from the train station. I mean, the streets looked really nice. The houses had like really interesting colors and designs. It was really lovely. And then we saw this corner where we could take pictures privately, and boy, did we go all in. We took at least 500 pictures. I'm not even exaggerating. By the time we finished, everyone that we were following had left, and at this point we were lost. But thankfully we did meet someone on the road who happened to be a restaurant and bar owner here at Whistable, and he was so kind to keep us company and also give us direction to the beach.
So my part, we're going to come out the end of this alley, and then mine's if you went left. But I would recommend you, if you want to go to the beach, go right.
Okay.
Keep on going, and then you'll see a pub right in the middle of the road.
Yeah.
A road going right and a road going either side of it.
Okay.
If you go left, and then if you look left near Zizi's, you'll see the beach. go on the beach. On the right is obviously the Oysters Company, where they did all the oysters. And on the left is Pearson's. It's the most expensive bar in Whistable.
So your bar is expensive.
My bar's not as expensive, but I wouldn't say it's not far off it. But we do steak. Most of the restaurants around Whitstable do fish, because obviously we're a harbour.
Yeah, I saw a lot of like fish and chips.
Right? Yeah, fish and chips, and then like the oyster stores does loads and loads of fish dishes. But we do steak, we do cocktails, porn star martini, espresso martinis, mojitos, just anything you can think of, really.
So after we left him, we walked towards the beach. We actually promised him that we would come by his restaurant and bar after exploring the beach. And then we walked the street, and then I spotted the Wheeler's Oyster Bar, which is like a place that if you've seen any content on Whistable, you definitely have to see this particular place. And that is Faith over there just walking. We actually assumed that the beach was going to be really close, but it was a long walk. But eventually we found the beach, and then, you know, just looking over, it was so beautiful. Like, I couldn't wait for us to see all the really pretty places that I had seen online, which was one of the reasons we selected Whistable as a place to explore today.
Tourist Jade. Tourist Jade. Tourist, yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, we are officially here at the beach.
So after seeing half of the beach, it was time for lunch, and then we settled at Lobster Shack and had some fish and chips. Unfortunately, immediately after lunch, we had to leave. And I'm not gonna lie, that made me really, really sad. But we had to go to the restaurant and bar of the guy we met on the road for two things, actually: to see the place and also try to record a YouTube video. We ended up having drinks. The guy also gave us some extra drinks in the house. We ended up recording, and we had so much fun inside this place. It is called the Rock Lodge. So if you're ever at Whistable, please make sure you visit.
Okay, so finally somebody let us come back to the beach, because I was wondering why I would come to Whistable and not see all these really lovely places. You know, I was just wondering. So I've come to the end of this video. I've absolutely enjoyed coming to Whistable. Even though I know that I didn't explore the beach the way I would like to have explored it, but I think that all in all it was a successful trip, and this trip costs way less than £100 really. The trip to this place was about an hour plus, and we've just really been around the beach in different places, and it's been so amazing. Thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed this content, make sure you like, subscribe and share, and I'll see you next time. Bye.